Good morning. Today I want to share Psalm 40, verse 1, which says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me and heard my cry. As I was reading this verse and I saw the word inclined, I kind of pictured God leaning in and drawing close. And, I kind of heard him say, that he hears me, he's with me, he leans in close, so he can be present and hear what I'm saying. He didn't, it doesn't say in the verse that he answered David's cry right away, but that he heard him. And the peace that I felt knowing that God hears me when I pray. There's times it can be difficult to pray for something and wait. I will be the first person to admit I do not always wait patiently. You kind of want things right away. And God just kind of reminded me today as I was looking at that wait patiently and was thinking of things that, maybe I had prayed for and God wasn't answering. So I figured it's not his will and I stopped praying. And as I'm thinking of that today, I thought maybe I was not patient long enough and I quit before God chose to answer me. And I thought to myself, maybe, God doesn't hear when I'm not saying it. He can't answer if I'm not asking for it. And, God just kind of reminded me, that even though I may have to wait, that it can be so much better when you finally receive it, when you waited for it. And I thought about that, and I thought of times where, maybe I couldn't buy something right away, or maybe I had asked for something for Christmas and, then had to wait. And even though it was hard, am I going to get it? Am I not going to get it? It was so much better when you finally get it. You're much more excited, like, oh, I finally have this. I've waited for it. And I thought of how true it is in our prayer life as well. In our life, when we have been praying for something, that if we stop praying for it, we may miss when God answers it. Or maybe we don't get that answer. There's times where God answers, but in a different way than what we were praying for, but we can still see that was an answer. But there's other times I really feel like, if I stopped praying for something, I'm going to miss that answer. And if I was praying for something and I was praying for it for years, how much more exciting when God finally answers that in his perfect timing. We're not going to miss it. We're going to be like, yes, I've been praying for this for so long. Awesome. God finally answered. And so I just want to encourage you today, don't give up. Wait. Be patient. Know that God is hearing you. He's leaning in, listening. And he just wants you to be patient and wait for him, because it is going to be worth the wait. And he will answer. God bless. Have a great day.